a land of diverse cultures and vibrant artistry. Here, art is not just an expression, it's a way of life. But are these talented artists getting their fair share?
Most of music sales and usage, commercial usage, has shifted to the digital space. And in Kenya, we are not really tapping into that. The CMOs, especially the CMO of which I'm a board member, the Music Copyright Society of Kenya, of course, and the other two CMOs in Kenya, we're solely doing broadcast collections, licensing, pubs, restaurants, wherever music is used commercially, but not on the digital space.
Yes, there are challenges, and of course, because of technology, a lot of others' work is being photocopied, it is being illegally printed, and even online, we have illegal downloads of these works.
People go online and they find something written, free music, free pictures. They don't know the difference between copyright free and free. Others will say this is free but with attribution. But they just see the word free, then they just assume, all that is because of lack of knowledge about how copyright.
In Kenya, with its rich tapestry of tribes and traditions, art is everywhere. From the rhythmic beats on Nairobi streets to the intricate patterns woven in rural looms. Every piece tells a story. Yet, this creative paradise faces a challenge. Illegal downloads and counterfeit sales are more than just a breach of law. They're a blow to the artist's hard-earned income.
So a lot of the issues only come up when something is wrong. So when there's an infringement, so somebody saying my song was used, or I've seen my painting in an advert, or I did a graphic for this purpose, and then it was later used for this purpose. So a lot of the people know there's an issue, they don't know what that issue should be articulated as.
It can be lifted by anyone, so it is good to protect so that this person can have his work protected. And of course, a writer does maybe write a book to earn some money. So if you don't protect this work, you'll not get anything. There are no returns. So it is good to protect the incomes and to protect your brain work. Otherwise, anyone can benefit from it.
But what really is copyright? It's more than just a legal term. It's an artist's shield.
And one of the key mandates is our awareness raising. And when you mention about awareness to the artist and the public, we are very keen to have a distinction, because awareness for the artist is really capacity building. Yes, but for the public it's really about building respect. So we call it advocacy.
Music Copyright Society of Kenya administers for 4 rights. That is for publishers, arrangers, composers, and authors. Although they are called authors in one, but when you break it down, for 4 rights. And this is now makes it easy for rights owners. Once they assign their rights to the CMOs will license for their music, and they will pay either the publishers or the rights owners.
It is very important that when an author is giving their works to a publisher, they sit down and negotiate what are the rights that you are having, what rights am I denying you. That way, they'll be able to have a very smooth relationship which will work for the publisher and for the author.
When there is an opportunity for artists to meet, try and find a seat where we can discuss their issues as they arise. That means, personalized. You come and you say your issue is registration, your issue is a contract, your issue is on non-payments with the collective management organization, or you want enforcement, criminal enforcement. So we do have that now in Nairobi.
Take a stand for your art. Protect your creations. The path to securing your rights as an artist is clear and accessible.
We have hotlines. That means somebody, if they see their work being infringed in the streets, they can come here and they can call, and then they will be advised on the next steps.
It makes it easy for them to just concentrate on the creativity part of making music and all that, and then the CMOs do the other work. So this is a huge benefit. Otherwise, if they were to handle their own rights, going all over, knocking on people's doors, we want to license you for our music, they would not be creating any more new music.
There is a big population of young people in Kenya who are moving to creative industry, and they believe that their future and their careers are in creative industry. So educate them, let the information and the knowledge be accessible so that they will equip them with the knowledge. Then they will avoid some of the obvious problems that the artists are finding themselves in.
So faster and more dynamic reform, I think, is actually what's going to keep happening. So I don't think there's a point where it's going to at all stop or should, because technology is only going to keep changing. The way we live, how we pay money, how we create. Back in the day, for example, music needed a studio. Now I can do everything even on my cell phone, from recording my vocals to producing a beat to distributing my music and everything else, and doing my own marketing and promo. So the world is shifting rapidly in terms of how we also operate, and what we actually need is not a set of particular reforms to occur. What we need is continuous reform to occur that's based on how we work.
In Kenya, every brushstroke, every melody speaks volumes. Let's ensure the voices behind them are protected and celebrated. Register your art, secure your legacy.